Sorry about the delay, folks. We got a lot on the table this morning, including an ode by yours truly to Roger Craig, who finally gets his bronze bust in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We'll talk SEC football and a whole lot more as I try not to fill up a notepad saying I will not cuss. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Don't ask.
No idea.
Oh, yeah!
No.
I have an ode to Cleveland coming up here. Good morning, and welcome to the Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. This first hour, of course, is powered by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. And also powered by your local Casey's. Looking for a snack while on the road? Looking for a drink to get back on the road with? Casey's is your one-stop shop for everything. Visit your local visit a Casey's Casey's General Store near you. The dog is with us. And I know the dog is going to brag, but hey, listen. We'll start with some baseball just to piss people off, you know. The Red Sox have won 28 out of 31.
Yes, we
coming
have.
from nowhere to be in the talk of the wild cards. What? Somehow they got it right.
Well, I mean,
I'll tell you,
we finally got it going.
I'll tell you what, man, y'all are hot. As I told you, see you in Soxtober. I think the White Sox and the Red Sox are going to play a playoff series.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And I got another thought. Now, I'm thinking way ahead here, but wouldn't it be frightening to every network if the White Sox and Red Sox played for the pennant?
I'd want that. I would want that.
I would too. Can you imagine that?
That would be scary.
The White Sox and the Red Sox playing for the pennant. Yes, I said it. I'm putting it out there.
That would
everything
the network would want because they want more markets to play.
Right. 7 games of Sox. Doesn't matter who has the home field advantage. Doesn't matter what happened in the regular season. 7 games between the White Sox and the Red Sox for the pennant. You think we wouldn't love that?
Mm-hmm.
Come here. Let me try this again with the right button. You think we wouldn't love that? The Red Sox have proved they belong, winning 28 out of 31. The White Sox have proved they belong by leading the Central Division by 3.5 over Detroit and 4 over Cleveland. And we just got done kicking Cleveland in the ass.
Yes, we did.
That whole doggone thing's a dumpster fire.
We just got give me this button. I know I usually say give me this camera, but give me this button. We just got done kicking Cleveland in the ass. So you, Cleveland. Now Boston has to go to the Sky Dome. We get a day off, and we see Cincinnati next. That should be at least 2 out of 3 there.
Oh, so you get to beat up on the entire state of
Ohio? Yep. So we're 3.5 in front of Detroit. Where the hell did they come from? 4 ahead of Minnesota and Cleveland, and then there's Kansas City. Who?
You think Detroit would fall off after losing the Super Bowl, but they haven't.
No, they have yet. Not yet. Now, everybody, man, give me this. I will do this. I will do this the right way. There are going to be a few of these today.
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention. The Chicago White Sox lead the American League Central Division. Let me say that again for those of you way in the back of old Jacobs Field. The Chicago White Sox lead the Central Division. Period. A team that for 3 consecutive years lost 100 games is in front of the Central Division. Even after we started the season losing 5 out of 6. The sweep against 102, yes. 3 consecutive seasons of 100 losses. I mean, hell, we were playing like the Cubs of old, okay? Let me just say that.
Woof.
Now the right people are in place, including former player Chris Getz, our manager Will Venable, who is in contention for manager of the year. F what you heard. They're 5 games above 500. Their season high is 7 games above 500. You can say what you want about the American League Central Division. I've heard some people say the Comedy Central. Look, I get those opinions. I understand those opinions. But what you heard. The White Sox are in front in the Central Division, period. Period. The Boston Red Sox are blazing a trail to the playoffs themselves. But I guarantee you, nobody, and the Snowman means nobody, thought the White Sox would be this competitive this far into the season. I guarantee you that. I mean, who the hell is Sam Antonacci? Who the hell is Tristan Peters, who's having a brilliant season? And there's a young man by the name of Brayton Montgomery y'all need to watch for. Yes, a black man playing baseball. How about that? I've had many people ask me, what are you guys going to do with Munetaka Murakami? I hope he's answered your question. There is a player. Well, I love all the players. I love Murakami and calling his home runs. But there's an underrated player on this team. Well, I'll be honest, the whole team is underrated. But there's one in particular that has played his ass off and was an all-star this past year. His name is Miguel Vargas. I call him El Tigre whenever I do the lineups. Miguel El Tigre Vargas. Watch this young man play. He can play anywhere and everywhere and has done so. Okay? Victor has hung out on games with me where he has made some spectacular plays he had no business making. You know who He reminds me of two former White Sox third basemen that were not only all-stars but Gold Glove winners. One is Joe Creedy, the other is Robin Ventura. That's right, I said it. Napoleon John and my White Sox go from worst to first. And this is 3 years worth.
Yes.
This is 3 years worth of frustration from a couple of Southsiders who have done games in those horrible 100-loss seasons. Instead of finding ways to lose a game, they find ways to win them. Look, we were trailing the Atlanta Braves 5-4 in the bottom of the 10th inning, and then a rookie named Brayton Montgomery, who has since taken over in right field, blasted a 2-run home run with the venerable Bob Costas in the house when they went back to the 80s on the broadcast. And won that game in 10 innings, 6-5. Cleveland was here earlier in the year. Cleveland led 4 separate times. We walked them off in 12 innings. Instead of finding ways to lose, we are finding ways to win. And yeah, I said we, because I've been a White Sox fan since 1982. Greg Luzinski, Tony Bernazard, Greg Walker. A year later came one of my first favorite sluggers in Ron Kittle. Many years after that came the Hall of Famer Frank Thomas. That same team in 1993 featured one of Victor's favorite pitchers, Black Jack McDowell.
Yep.
Remember him? Who won the Cy Young in 1993, by the way, with a marker 22-10. These young players do not care about what happened before. What they care about is 2026. And listen, Cleveland was on our ass coming to Chicago after Boston kicked us in the ass again. And yes, I paid my due to the dog. And yes, I also suggested Soxtober. Why not? If the freaking Toronto Blue Jays can say, why not us, and be 3 outs away from a world championship, then why the hell can't the White Sox do it? Why the hell can't we challenge the Boston Red Sox for the American League pennant? And to think of something else that Victor put in my head, which would have me and Jody traveling to Chicago for about a week and a half, a Red Line World Series. Holy f***. So why not play Boston for the American League pennant? May the best team win. And why not the White Sox and Cubs get together for 7 games of hell? And I mean that in the most gracious of ways. Because the city of Chicago, to use a phrase from the great Joe Davis, television voice of the Dodgers and the lead voice of Major League Baseball on Fox, to use one of his phrases, this city would turn upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And if that were to happen, I know so many Cub fans, and they know I pick on their team. They also know that I am truthful with my assessments as well. Okay? Vic knows how I roll. Dog knows how I roll. I do give credit where credit is due, even with the Cubs, who are playing their ass off right now. Let's be real. White Sox and Red Sox for the pennant. And then White Sox and Cubs for the World Championship. What? I'm sorry. What? The Cubs are 19 games above 500 right now. 19. and yet they still trail the best team in baseball in the Milwaukee Brewers by 5.5 games. Why do I laugh at the Cubs, as you ask? Playfully, there's one of them. But to get back to
6 up in their wild card.
they got that wild card sealed up, man.
I mean, considering they're ahead of Arizona and Philadelphia, yeah.
Forget it. And while we're talking about wild things happening in the American League, I'll tell you a story about a former champion we like to call the Houston Astros. They were dead and buried in the American League West. Say what you want about the American League. Say that it's a clown show. Say that it's a crapshoot. Say that it's a dumpster fire.
I'd rather be in the American League than in NFC South.
But the Houston Astros are leading the American League West again out of nowhere.
Right.
And we all know the reason. His name is Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, you guys are one up in the win column over the Rangers.
Yep. The only two teams 500 or better are at the top of the West. Meanwhile, the Athletics, as Napoleon said, meanwhile, the A's mediocre. The Oakland Athletics, once upon a time, led the West Division. Not anymore.
They wildly coyote themselves.
Mm-hmm. But this is all about the possibility of the White Sox and the Red Sox playing for the pennant in October. I give all kinds of credit to the Boston Red Sox and what they've done to get themselves back into competition. Good morning, Playmaker. With what they've done to get themselves back into competition. The Atlanta Braves, the East is theirs to lose. Milwaukee Brewers, the Central is theirs to lose. I'm not even going to talk about the National League West. But the White Sox have 61 wins. 61. In the 3 years they lost 100 games. You know the most games they won? 62. 3 100-loss seasons. And I said at the end of last season, I hope this 100-loss season pisses them off enough to be competitive. Well, they've done more than that.
Boss?
Yes, sir.
Looking at the playoff picture, if it were to end now,
Mm-hmm.
if the cards were played right, you would get your wish.
I want it.
Because
I want it.
If the playoffs were to start now, it'd be Sox, Yankees, Astros, Rangers in the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Winner of Sox, Yankees gets the Rays. Winner of Astros, Rangers gets White Sox.
Oh, God. A
Yes,
chance
yes.
to get even with the Houston Astros?
Yep.
The way they destroyed us 5 years ago?
And on the National League side, it'd be feedback, Dodgers, Phillies, thing. Winners, feedback, get the Brew, winners, Dodgers, Phillies, Braves.
Damn.
Yep.
This is why I love baseball. And I'll say it again. Say what you want about the American League and how much of a dumpster fire it is.
Thanks a lot, Cleveland.
But thank you, Chicago White Sox, for giving us longtime Sox fans something to cheer for and something to root for.
Something to believe in.
Something to believe in. These young players are playing their ass off.
Yes, they are.
I mentioned a few of them. Sam Antonacci in left field, who is injured right now. Tristan Peters in center field. Braden Montgomery in right field. Third to first, Miguel Vargas, Luis Angel Acuna. Right?
Yep.
Chase Mydrop at second base. And the American League MVP, maybe, at first base, and Munetaka Murakami. Kyle Teal is due to come back off the injured list. Edgar Carroll can catch. But, man,
Yeah.
the White Sox are going to hit their stride. If you call 61-56 with a 2-game winning streak just hitting their stride, look out.
Exactly.
Look out.
Look out.
And to answer Playmaker's question, it's a StreamYard thing. It doesn't matter who it is. Someone
Okay, so it is a StreamYard thing. Okay, because I switched mixers this morning.
Yeah, originally I was. My controller just froze, and now Victor's going to echo, and then whoever else comes in is going to echo.
Yeah, I'm echoing now.
Yeah,
because my controller froze and I reset it.
Yeah, I switched mixers at the last minute.
I reset the browsers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it's still
going
happening.
to do it.
Yeah, it's a
StreamYard
StreamYard thing. So this
I
may
mean,
be
we've
the
even
last.
tried new links and it didn't work.
Yep. So this may be the last week we use StreamYard. More on that later. But man,
Yeah, I'm telling you, it could happen. If the cards are played right, it could happen.
And
Mhm.
remember, Detroit is only a game back in the wild card. Twins and Guardians are both a game and a half back in the wild card. Whoops.
There's still a lot to play for in the run to October.
There sure is. There sure is. I mean, we'd have to go through the Rays and then the Astros, who have both given us hell this year. But screw it. It's October. It'll be October. And all I'm saying is keep your eyes peeled on this Chicago White Sox team. From a fan since 1982, and this even includes the 2005 world champion White Sox, I have not seen a team come together this fast, this furious. Because it just pissed them off. 3 consecutive 100-loss seasons.
Oh, you guys have got a very unenviable schedule coming up. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. I know we got 3 with Cincinnati.
You got 3 on the road with Detroit.
Mhm.
Then you go to the South Side for 3. You got the makeup game at home against Atlanta.
Oh, boy.
Not worried about the Mets.
No.
After that, you've got 3 with the Rangers. Then
Mhm.
you're on the road for 3 with Minnesota. You end the month and start September with 4 against Houston.
And that's in Texas, I believe.
Yes, it is.
It is in
And
Texas.
then you've got a homestand, 3 against the Twins, 3 against the Pirates. Then you're on the road to St. Louis, on the road to Cleveland.
Oh, so we
at
do have one
home
more
for-
series with them. Okay.
Yes, you do. Then you're at home for 4 against Detroit. Then you're on the road against Kansas City, and you wrap up the season with 3 against Colorado.
Oh, boy.
When it comes to that division, I do not envy you guys right now.
Well, we got 3.5 on the Tigers, 4 on the Twins and the Indians. And yes, I said it right. Cleveland Indians. Playmaker says, I have a question for Snowman. Fire away. What's your question? And we're due for a break because Jay Spivey's on the way in.
I haven't even seen the rest of the Red Sox schedule yet. I may actually check that right now.
Yeah.
Well, you check that. I'm going to say, watch this White Sox team the remainder of the season. Nobody told them they were supposed to be competitive. So they have given the rest of the American League the finger and saying, look at us. And in a way, so have Boston and so have Houston. That's Snowman's take. What's yours? While Shane checks the schedule, we're due for a break. Jay Spivey at the bottom of the hour, which we're at right now. So we'll take a break and we'll come back with Jay Spivey, and we're going to talk a little WNBA. Hold on to your seats. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm sorry, what are these things called?
Spices?
Spices, thank you. My brain went bleh.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Philadelphia's brain did the same thing when they tried LeBron.
$34 after the hour. Jay Spivey is standing by, and Playmaker's question is, why does your fever always in the headlines away from basketball? I can give you the most honest answer I can give you, Playmaker. I have no f***ing idea.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Because mainstream media doesn't care about the sport. They care about the controversy.
You know what? I can't argue. I can't argue.
Mainstream media is part of the power of the B, and the power of the B wants to sink.
Exactly.
Let's bring Jay in and get him in this conversation, because I have stepped away from calling WNBA games. You guys know why. Here's Jay. Jay Spivey is here with us. Good morning, sir. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't press a button. Now Jay Spivey is with us. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Gentlemen, how are you?
Good morning,
What's up, Jay?
Roger Craig finally got his due.
Yes, he did. Unfortunately, it looks like it's too late.
Yeah. With the dementia announcement.
Yep.
Why did they wait so long to induct Roger Craig? Why?
There are quite a few others who should have gotten into many halls of fame who have not been in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we all saw him play. He was an integral part of the Niners.
Yes.
But I think he was kind of forgotten because the other guys around the team.
Yeah, Jerry Rice, Joe Montana,
Ronnie
Lott. But
Dwight Clark. All those defensive players.
Mm-hmm. Fred Dean, Charles Haley. Mentioned Ronnie Lott, but it makes me cry. I cry when I heard his announcement. I also cried tears of happiness when Charles Haley and Ronnie Lott knocked on his door with the news.
Yes, I saw that too.
Do you think it had anything to do with outside reporters? Because we know that mostly it's the reporters, the beat writers that usually vote for the HOF.
Where's that background noise coming from? Do y'all hear that?
Yeah, it's our thing.
It's StreamYard.
Okay.
We're gonna next week, Jay. We're gonna use a different character, so just
okay, never mind.
But
just hang tight with us.
I'll just ask because it seems like a lot of times if the beat writers have a problem with you, they'll find any way to keep you out of the HOF.
Mm-hmm.
And if they like you, even if your record isn't as stellar as another, they'll find a way to shoehorn you in.
Midnight Mike is with us. Calvin Rogers is with us. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. I didn't do a game yesterday because of equipment problems that it took me a long time to solve, and I was also busy working behind the scenes. Jay pointed something out to me with Luke Kuechly, former Panthers linebacker, getting into the Hall of Fame. I'll give you all a guess as to who was not there to help honor him.
The elite quarterback?
That would be him.
Now, listen, Kuechly can invite whomever he wants, so that might have been the issue. I understand that.
It could be.
Mm-hmm.
But how does the quote-unquote face of the franchise all those years not show up for your own teammates' Hall of Fame induction?
Jay, you're talking about the same guy who really walked off during his interview during the Super Bowl.
And nobody said a word.
Nobody said a doggone thing.
And Kuechly had quite a few former teammates that were there Saturday.
Mm-hmm. He did.
It kind of reminds me because I remember seeing that when he had to answer questions. And look, here's my thing. When you go out there and you show that you got that braggadocious attitude, if you lose, you have to expect it to come back at you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to expect for people who did not like the fact that you were doing a dab and all the dancing during your season. You have to expect they're going to come back at you and say, "Well, what happened to all the dancing, all the dabbing?"
You know,
and he walked away.
No, man, you heard me say this many times before. I've said this to a lot of people, and they think I'm a fool for saying this. Mm-hmm. I went to not too many, but a handful of games to see them in person.
Yeah,
when both of them played.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them a number of times on TV, witnessed them, paid attention to them. Mm-hmm. Despite what people think, Luke Kuechly was the best player on that team.
I agree.
Yeah.
When he was healthy, and I understand he had many health issues because he played so hard.
Mm-hmm.
He was almost unstoppable out there.
Mm-hmm.
He was all over the field. But he will never get the recognition that what Cameron Scam Newton did.
And you're right to call him Scam Newton. He was, as far as I'm concerned, Luke Kuechly was the face of that franchise, but he'll never get the credit for it. he played the hardest on those Carolina teams.
Well, you could argue if it wasn't kickers, probably Thomas Davis was the face of the team. Cam, like you mentioned a minute ago, or you guys mentioned, Cam showed his true colors during the Super Bowl after acting like a child.
Yep.
After it was over.
Yep.
That's his true colors. There's a lot of fake to him that people never saw around here.
Well, it's a matter of just taking that accountability. No one's
He'll
saying
never
that
do that.
Can't.
He'll never do that.
No one's saying that you can't celebrate. Because, I mean, the Icky Shuffle, the Dirty Bird, we've seen them before.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a matter of him celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a matter of celebrating his team, but you could tell there was a certain bit of arrogance with him on that magical run.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when you lose, you have to stand and take it.
Yes, you do.
I didn't understand it when I was younger. Because I didn't see a problem with it up until I had to look at it again and say, you know what? You did kind of bring this on yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have to now stand in that.
Yeah.
He'll blame it on other people. He'll never take accountability for what he did.
He will never take accountability. He never has, and he never will.
But the excuse was worse. The fact that Von Miller was behind him and was also talking trash, and that's why he left. It's like that's not the point. Like he's not talking to Von Miller, talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, of course, the world we live in, my stance on him over the years, especially when he played for the Panthers, and I was very critical of him, is that I was racist because of what I said. It had nothing to do with that. If you think I'm racist, you're crazy.
Everyone goes for that. When they
That's
can't
the lowest
viable.
Listen, that's the lowest hanging fruit on the pole.
When they can't go for a viable,
to me, that's ridiculous.
It
Don't
is
call
ridiculous.
me racist. I'm not racist.
It is ridiculous. It's
I'm not racist. I hate all morons equally.
There you go. But I would say when you
I gotta
can't
use
find a
that.
viable reason, you go for the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
Racist.
WNBA anybody?
Oh gosh.
WNBA anybody?
What a joke.
How many times in the last 3 seasons has the word racist been thrown around the Indiana Fever?
All you gotta
that high?
All you have to see is just this past Saturday.
Yes.
See what a joke it is.
I mean,
you have
how can you not look at that and think she nearly took her head off intentionally? And then you get ejected, go straight to the locker room and tweet white privilege.
Yes.
And has
DJ Carrington
has zero punishment for it.
None.
But yet the opposing coach, whose player got her hand nearly taken off, said she could see why DJ Carrington did it. What is Stephanie White talking about? Where is Kathy Engelbert? Non-existent as always.
She's still trying to dig her ball out of the bunker.
Why is she still employed? She is far and away the worst commissioner in pro sports in North America.
And this is why if I had any evidence as to why I stepped away from covering the W and calling their games, you saw it all in one play on Saturday. You saw it all on Saturday at the United Center.
It goes back to what we argued about last week. When a certain someone was talking about, well, how come everyone's all trying to coddle Caitlin Clark, but when something happens, no one says a word.
I'm glad you brought that up. Do you think that game would have been held at the United Center without one Miss Caitlin Clark?
No.
Do you think teams move their games from small arenas to NBA arenas?
Well, the Sky don't normally play their home games there. They don't play their home games there.
No. They play at this 9,000. They play at this. They play at Wintrust Arena, this 9,000 seat downtown Chicago arena. Were it not for Caitlin Clark, you would not have had games in the United Center. 2 of them last year, which averaged 19,000. The announced attendance, and I'm gonna really highlight this. The announced attendance at the 2 games at the UC last year, where Caitlin Clark did not play, by the way, was 19,911. Saturday's game, 16,053.
It just seems to be very interesting.
And then see the people, and I know social media is a cesspool.
Yes,
but
it is.
See, and then not only that, to see the people defending character, and the even on ESPN were defending it. I said it was a basketball play. And
How
what
the
level
hell
was that a
was that?
basketball
That was
play?
not a basketball play.
How the hell was that excuse me, how the hell was not a basketball? Was that a basketball play when DJ Carrington went up and took Sophie Cunningham's head off? That is not a basketball play.
Boss, I'll answer that for you. Look at the jersey that Sophie's wearing.
How in the world? First of all, I understand she should have gotten the ejection, but how are you allowed to go straight to the locker room and tweet white privilege and suffer 0 consequences for it? We're nearly 48 hours out from that game, and not a word's been said about it.
Not a word will be said.
No.
Now, I have my issues with Adam Silver.
Oh yeah.
But I gotta believe he would have been. She would have been suspended at least a game by him.
There would have been at least a fine. At least a fine.
There'd have been a fine. Had it
Even
been
Goodell, I have issues with Roger Goodell.
But he'd have taken care of that.
He would have certainly suspended her at least a game.
Everyone knows my least favorite commissioner is Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell.
But he handles things very quickly.
Yeah, he does.
Even Gary Bettman would have suspended her for at least a game.
Yeah, the lowest of the low. Even Gary Bettman would have seen to that in a hurry.
How are you allowed to go right to the locker room after you've been ejected and do that?
And tweet white privilege with a picture of you that's not making that play, if you want to call it a play.
And then the opposing coach and many other people on TV say that was a basketball play and that's the way she plays. So it's condoned.
I'm done.
By DJ because of the fact that it is Sophie Cunningham, and Sophie has controversy on her right now.
I think that is certainly a big part of it. But when you have I know Kelsey Mitchell and they have some really good players on that team. I'll give you that. But I was two of the better players in the league are white, and they don't like that.
They don't.
And they're both like I hate to bring this into it too, but
man.
The fact they're both straight and they're both white are big issues in the WNBA.
And now Caitlin's going to have a bigger target on her back, being on one of the covers of 2K27.
But wasn't Angel
not only
on
that,
the
being the captain of a team that's in the 4th spot in the W right now.
And there was even controversy last week.
Yeah.
She was named to the FIBA World Championship team.
So Angel,
why was
on the
Angel
cover last year, right?
Why was Angel Reese on it?
Okay.
Angel Reese was on the cover of last year's game, yes.
And there was no controversy there.
I got more on that. I got more on that after the hour.
Because Caitlin's the one completely blowing everything up in the W, and they don't like it. Again,
They don't like the fact. And Playmaker and I have talked about this. When Sophie Cunningham was traded to the Indiana Fever, Playmaker, and I mean this playfully, brother, Playmaker went off.
Yeah.
Because of her skill set.
Because of her shooting.
I have carried this lesson from the great John Kalidas, my mentor, Bill Baker, and everyone else that I have talked to over the course of almost 31 years. When you're in sports talk, you judge people by what they do in their chosen field, period. That's what we do. Social media, as Jay said a moment ago, is a doggone cesspool and has taken it everywhere else but where it belongs.
On the court.
And the fact that Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham are white and straight puts the biggest bullseye on their back. And I bleeping hate it.
Let me ask you something, boss. We all know this. Kayla McBride hit the record threes in a game in Minnesota's win over Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
She's being celebrated right now.
Mm-hmm.
You think the same could be said if it was Caitlin or Sophie?
No.
It will certainly be.
Do you think they are celebrating the fact that Caitlin Clark is the first player in WNBA history with 45 points and 10 plus assists in a game? No.
And
because the response is, and Jay, I want your thoughts on this. Oh, it was just against Seattle.
Who cares who it's against? They're in the league, aren't they?
45 points.
In the league, however many teams they got now, they're in the league.
45 points is 45 points. Period.
They keep expanding the league. So what difference does it make?
Right.
And what I don't get is that nothing against her play. She's a great player, but Paige Beckers doesn't get this criticism because she's gay.
Mm-hmm.
But she's white. What difference does it make?
When
Paige Beckers doesn't get nearly this amount of criticism.
Mm-mm.
She's not nearly the lightning rod that Caitlin Clark is.
When I said sometime back, and I'm trying to remember when I said it, when I said sometime back that Caitlin Clark was being blackballed from the W, and now Sophie Cunningham's in that too.
About a month and a half ago, boss.
People came after me with reckless abandon saying, how can you say that Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham are being blackballed from the league?
It happened last Friday.
I have one sentence. Look at the play on the court.
It happened last Friday.
It sure did.
She gets no support from a commissioner. Her
None.
own coach can't even support them or her. Never.
Ever.
Now, listen, we're going to come to the point here. Caitlin Clark doesn't need this league any longer,
No.
really.
No,
as much money as she's making in endorsements, she
Mm-mm.
doesn't need the WNBA.
She can start.
I didn't know she needs basketball anymore.
Mm-mm.
Although she can make a fortune in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to come to a point where she might just say, screw y'all, I'm leaving.
And that's going to happen I'm predicting that's going to happen within the next 2 years. And Sophie's going with her.
And
when
she
that
can
happens,
live very comfortably without the WNBA.
Mm-hmm. And when that happens, the league will collapse. And I'm going to sit here and laugh.
What is she making? What, $30 million a year from her new shoe from Nike?
Yep.
Just the Nikes.
Something
All
like
the
that,
other
yeah.
girlfriends don't even count in that.
The Nikes alone have made her comfortable. Will make her comfortable. Damian Hernandez. If CC and Sophie weren't white privileged, why Sophie isn't getting punished for everything she does, but Dejanay gets punished one thing, and why is the government getting involved because of CC? Damian, let me answer. Let me go from top to bottom with Damian.
Let me answer first.
Go.
What part? Either Sophie or CC do consider white privilege? I want to answer that.
I want an answer to that too.
When you have your head taken off.
They have absolutely nothing. Them personally, they're absolutely nothing that can be considered as white privilege. The only reason I say that is because you don't like them politically. That's it. That's the biggest problem. Because you don't like them politically, you want to say that they're benefiting from white privilege.
This is the same commenter.
It's ridiculous.
This is the same commenter that voted, and he said it several times, and you all will agree with me. He said Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark, which is a lie.
That's his opinion. He can have that.
That's his opinion. That's his opinion. Yeah, but we all know from watching that's a lie. That's a lie.
It's his
That's
opinion.
absurd.
He can have his opinion. But then why do you need to go and try to attack them and say that what they do is benefiting from white privilege? You have no proof of that.
Listen, I am hardly an avid watcher of the WNBA, but I do watch parts of the Fever's games when they do play.
Yes.
But I did miss the game Friday night. But listen, I love watching Caitlin Clark play, but Friday night she choked. All she had to do was make one free throw.
One free throw.
And
just
she
one.
She choked.
And she missed. Matter of fact, down the stretch, she missed 4 out of 6, including the 2 that would have put the game away.
And she had a big turnover too that cost them the game.
By the way, I do have Caitlin's deals brought up. Her Nike deal is an 8-year, $28 million contract, averaging $3.5 million annually. She has a deal with Wilson, being the first one since, here's a name, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
They have a deal with Wilson. She has deals with Gatorade and State Farm. Other key partners she pulls in through Panini America, which is a card company.
She got most of this. Save the Nike deal. I believe she got most of this during her senior year at Iowa.
And don't forget, guys, they would not have private. charter jets. Yes, charter jets. They would not have their own hotel rooms. They wouldn't have nearly the money they've gotten. They wouldn't have the TV deal they've gotten. None of this would have happened without her.
Yep, she's also got the deals with Gatorade and State Farm. She's also got, like I said, Panini America, Gamebridge, Hy-Vee, Xfinity, Stanley, and Ascension St. Vincent, which makes up, get this, 99.3% of her income.
She doesn't need the WNBA.
She doesn't need the W. Damian, CC got teed, but then it got rescinded. She got pushed into the ref by Natasha Cloud. Matter of fact,
I'm glad you brought that up.
She got fouled twice.
She did that intentionally.
She got bumped twice by Natasha Cloud. Jay, repeat your comment. Didn't hear it.
If you actually believe she pushed that ref intentionally, you're a fool. But that ref clearly had an agenda.
Yes.
And she waited a good 3 or 4 seconds after the play happened to call a tee. She looked at her kind of quizzically and then gave her a tee and what? Kayla's like, what are you talking about? I didn't push you intentionally.
Right. She just brushed up against her because she was out of control. She lost her balance because she got bumped twice.
She actually tried to brace herself on the woman.
Yeah.
As any of us would have done.
Yeah, exactly. If you're about to fall, you brace yourself on something or someone. Okay? Especially in a basketball game. I still can't watch
no leadership in this league.
Right. None. One of my best friends, Midnight Mike, I still can't watch the WNBA. What is happening to Clark and Cunningham solidify why I wouldn't watch it. Why sabotage your best players who are bringing in new eyes? Correct, Mike.
Exactly.
And you know something, Mike? I think I told you this on your show. If not, I'll say it here. After all that I've seen in 2.5 years of what's happening to Caitlin Clark and now Sophie Cunningham, I quit.
You know why?
I quit calling their games.
Don't fit the agenda. That's why.
They don't fit they don't. How did you put it, Victor? They don't check a box.
They don't check a box. They don't fit an agenda.
Right.
And that's what the WNBA unfortunately runs on is agenda.
Pluralize that word.
Agendas.
We gotta go to a break. Jay Spivey is here with us. Jay, thank you very much. Love having you on Mondays. Can't wait to see you next week.
All right, guys.
I'll have a segment on Patreon about this because there's a few extra words I want to slip in. We take a break. KZR will join us, and then we'll talk football, SEC football, that is. And at the bottom of hour 2, my ode to Roger Craig. Snowman in the morning, hour 2, after this.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the morning.
Oh, for God's sake. Why?
What did you say? What did you say your tombstone would read?
I'm on Alarm Island.
No, it's Alarm Island sunk. There were too many cocks.
My daughter heard that and walked off, laughing. My wife heard that. What's up, Crasher? My wife heard that, and she walked off laughing. 11:05, and we owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the morning.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia.
To all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters.
Well, that game sucked.
I am cute.
The f- is that?
You tripping. Who told this lie?
Shut up. Terrell Jones has no brains. His football acumen is the same capacity as Gun Run's moral capacity.
I totally forgot about that one.
Terrell Jones has no brains.
I totally forgot about that one.
Oh boy.
I was on a kick of producing those, and then I hear that. That's the first time I've heard that in a long time. I totally forgot about that one. 11:06. Hour number 2 is here, and it is going to begin. Where is it? With an ode to Roger Craig. And before I begin, a shout to those of you who are tuning in via the Worldwide Sports Radio Network as well as the Shady Sports Network. We love you all. Okay. I have been wanting to do this for almost 30 years. It's about time that Roger Craig, who will always be one of my favorite running backs of all time, got his due in the Hall of Fame. There were a couple of others that I loved, Barry Sanders being one, that got his due before Roger Craig did. I have always said, if you can honor Christian McCaffrey, who had 1,000 season and nearly repeated the feat. What in the world?
What is it?
Quit that ish. My mixer. If you can honor Christian McCaffrey, who had 1,000 season in 2019 and nearly did it again last year, if you can honor Marshall Faulk, who had 1,000 season, with not only if you can honor Marshall Faulk with a Hall of Fame selection, for years I asked the question, why couldn't you do that for the person who originated the stat in the first place? Do y'all know how integral Roger Craig was to that 49er offense, but forgotten by the masses because of everyone else around him? When they selected Roger Craig in the second round out of Nebraska in 1983, not only did they find a gem, they found something they hadn't had not even in their 1981 championship year, a running back, a durable running back who can catch the ball out of the backfield. 2 years later in 1985, he accomplished the feat against, of all teams, the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, by the way, he also led the league in receptions in 1985. He had 92 of them for 1,015 yards. He had over 1,100 yards rushing in 1985. He originated the doggone stat of 1,000 season. He was the epitome and the blueprint of a dual threat. Not just running the ball, but catching the ball out of the backfield. When he was drafted by Bill Walsh and Company in 1983, Bill Walsh got a shiny new toy and knew how to use him. And remember, when Roger Craig was drafted out of Nebraska, he was a fullback. Wendell Tyler was the running back. But then Wendell Tyler left, and they had to get somebody else to put in front of Roger Craig. And that person turned out to be Tom Rathman. Someone else who should be in the Hall of Fame, doggone it. Along with one of Victor's favorites, the Moose, Darryl Johnston. But I have said for many, many years, and I kept asking the question, why won't Roger Craig ever get his due? And people have come after me saying he doesn't deserve it. Look at the numbers. That was their reasoning for many, many years. The numbers don't allow him to be in the Hall of Fame. The numbers. When I look at a Hall of Famer, the first thing I look at is impact. And all those who were enshrined this year, Drew Brees, Luke Kuechly, Larry Fitzgerald, Adam Vinatieri, all of them made an impact on the game. Roger Craig made a huge impact on the game. Why do you think a lot of teams have running backs that can catch the ball out of the backfield? Why do you think the 49ers made a play for, I don't know, Christian McCaffrey? Roger Craig introduced the dual threat running back. He introduced it, he refined it, he perfected it. He was the first to have a 1,000 season. And damn near had a couple more, but they wanted to concentrate on him running the football. Los Angeles Rams, 1988. Hello. Oh, the hell with that. Any game he played in a 49er uniform. Oh, by the way, you know how much of a dual threat he was? In Super Bowl 23, and Shane, look this up for me. I think my numbers are correct. Okay. Montana threw for 357 yards in that game. Jerry Rice caught 11 for 215, but you know who the second receiver the Niners had that caught 100 yards worth of passes from Joe Montana? It was Roger Craig. He caught 9 for 101 yards. And then the last Super Bowl he won, he ran for a touchdown in the Superdome against Denver. But Super Bowl 23 should have been the highlight mark for Roger Craig, because Cincinnati took it upon themselves to try to stop him from running. They didn't stop him from catching the ball. Oops!
Joe Montana, 23 of 36, 357. Rice, 11 receptions, 215. Craig, 8 receptions, buck 1. 17 rushing attempts, 71 yards.
He caught 8 for 101 yards. I gave up hope for Roger Craig to get in the Hall of Fame. I thought I would never see it. And then I got the news accidentally that during Super Bowl week in San Francisco, mind you, that the news dropped that Roger Craig got in the Hall of Fame. Do you know how much time I spent researching that to make sure it was true? I was saying to myself, to every outlet, don't f with me like that. And then the confirmation started rolling in. I was so happy this happened. That's how much I loved Roger Craig and his play. That's how much. Huh? Roger Craig, I've loved you as a running back since your days at Nebraska. And on top of that, your days with the 49ers. He got left in the dust as far as Hall of Fame elections go because of everyone around him. And I can understand that. But at the same time, Roger needed to be in. And it made me cry tears of happiness that he did get in, but it also made me cry tears of sadness to find out he's also going to be battling dementia.
And that's why it was probably just a little too late for this, unfortunately.
The knock on the door had me had me being a blubbering idiot because I was crying so hard and so happy that he got the votes needed to be in the Hall of Fame. Yes, Sick Diggy, he's finally in. And as Jay pointed out,
you mind if I answer a question quick?
Go for it.
Damon asked a question. Someone explain how Big Ben, AP, and Bell are in the HOF, but Bill couldn't be because he cheated. Honestly, we don't know either.
Honestly, we don't care. This is all about Roger. Well, yeah, I do too, but
I get this is about Roger Craig.
We have Damien. In all seriousness, we don't have an answer for that.
Hold up. We talking about the fact that Belichick got snubbed?
Yes.
Yep.
It's easy, media bias. I mean, they're never going to forgive Belichick for doing what he did, and also there's the fact that maybe it's still the fact he's coaching in, well, if we want to call it coaching in North Carolina, but primarily it's media bias because look at the fact of how he is during interviews. He's not, media friendly.
He's not
and they're going to hold it against him.
And I've said
someone told me that was one of the reasons they held Roger Craig out.
I did. I said it's a possibility.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, it's not a possibility when it comes to Belichick. I'm going to give you the cold hard fact. That is more than likely the reason why he's not in the Hall of Fame right now.
No, you're right.
He's not media friendly.
It is the reason.
It is. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but there's a certain run that Roger Craig did in 1988 against the Rams.
Roger Craig. That's what I remember. Because you used it for that 49ers show.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he ran over and through and around everybody on that Rams defense. That, if you want a signature moment of Roger Craig, that's it right there. I wish they had not been this late in inducting Roger Craig. I wish they had not been this late in realizing how much he meant to that 80s dynasty in San Francisco. I wish they had done this for Super Bowl 50. Not 60. The first time they had it in Santa Clara. I wish they'd have done it then. Now he's battling dementia.
So he probably won't be able to really take it in.
He took it. The knock on the door told me how much he took it in. He was crying. Ronnie Lott was crying. Charles Haley was crying. And so was I. Anyone who knows me or knows of me, whenever they ask who is your favorite running back, I am always going to list Roger Craig as one of them. Peyton, Sanders, and then Craig.
Hey, we have the what we call it, the Snowman soapbox.
Yes. But Roger Craig, this is for you. This is finally for you. It's long since been time for you, Mr. Craig, to have your spot in Canton, Ohio. It has long been time for you to have your spot amongst the greats, because you were one of the greats on the field. I couldn't be happier, because now it feels like the circle from that dynasty is complete. Roger Craig, thanks for being a fun running back to watch, a skilled running back to play. You finally got your spot where you belong. And this 49er fan, since 1981, couldn't be happier. Salute to you, Roger Craig. That's Snowman's take. What's yours? I better go to a break before I start crying again. When we come back, more fun stuff, including a sneak peek into the SEC. Oh,
dear
Shane, you
God.
better get the SEC schedule up.
I'm working on it.
Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Here, bronsexuals. You fool!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Oh, gracious me. 25 after the hour. Third hour, I'm going to light up the WNBA and explain why I stepped away from calling their games. But before we do that,
I'm going to be very rude.
Oh, no.
Playmaker says we cannot talk about the SEC without him. But can we talk about Houston?
Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning. We don't throw shoes.
We throw bombs.
I'm gonna get hit.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm gonna tune in later on today. Y'all better tune in.
So am I. So am I.
Okay.
Oh, goodness gracious. We don't throw
So how do we want to do this SEC dive? We want to do it by week or we want to do it by team?
I think we're going to. I waited for you to come in at the top of the hour, Playmaker. You got the link, or do you? If you don't have the link, that's on me.
And the link again. Link again.
Hold on, Playmaker. We can get the Playmaker to talk SEC with us, all the better.
Please.
Oh, dear God.
Stand by, Playmaker. Stand by.
Meanwhile.
Oh, hell yeah, we're bringing him in. If we're not allowed to talk SEC without him, then screw it.
This moment of SEC stupidity is brought to you by the Tycoon Couch Company. Duck.
All right, this one's on. I messed up. Playmaker, you should have it now.
Playmaker, if one person can't get you the link, message me, will ya?
Yeah, because Dog's the producer.
I'm the EP. God dang it.
I think we should put him in the Snow Crew chat.
You should.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna
fix that post show.
We're gonna add. Yeah, we'll add Playmaker to the Snow Crew link post show.
Yep.
Okay. Game. Come here. You got the SEC. You got the SEC schedule up, sir?
By week, yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna pull up an email that Playmaker sent me.
Okay.
About which SEC games should I cover. And oh, by the way, I'll begin our college football discussion with this schedule. With this question.
Try again.
This schedule. Jeez. Take two. Can Indiana do it again?
Well,
that's what I want. Can Indiana do it? Since we can't talk SEC yet, can Indiana do it again? Can Indiana?
That's a tall order.
Can Indiana run the table and do it again?
That's a tall order, Phil.
It is, because they lost a lot of players to the draft.
Yes.
They lost a lot. They lost a lot of players to the draft.
Honestly, I'm looking at the Indiana schedule.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a tough 3-week stretch.
I know we got Michigan, then we got Ohio State at Memorial Stadium. Is that the stretch you're looking at?
October 10th on the road, Nebraska. October 17th at home, Ohio. October 24th on the road, Michigan. Oof. And then just because, why not, on Halloween at home, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
The school of Brock Lesnar.
I can't stand Minnesota for the life of me.
I mean, you guys are opening up the season. Okay, listen to this. You guys are opening up the season against North Texas, Howard, and WKU.
Western Kentucky, yeah.
That's cupcake.
Okay, does Northwestern come to us or do we go to them?
They come to you September 25th. And that's an 8 o'clock game.
That's an 8 o'clock game. Of course it is.
Which means that's a Friday night game.
Oh, Lord. Which means my wife is going to be awake.
Yep.
Any and everything Indiana, my wife is awake for. We got somebody waiting for us.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic, but I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
And just like
It's
that,
Agent Zero.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The player that throws shoes, the playmaker, Darnell Solomon.
First of all,
Yes.
Shane, I put that in the chat. So that means you could have saw that.
Yeah, well, I'm over here getting the schedule for the SEC. My hands are kind of full right now.
No, I put that in the chat when y'all was talking WNBA with Jay Spivey.
I didn't even see that, okay?
well, I saw
Exactly.
Well, that's what playmaker was that. I had to educate everybody about the WNBA.
All right.
I remember.
We got
I will
playmaker here
come
to
down
talk.
there, Playmaker.
We got playmaker here to talk SEC football and not throw shoes. So let's.
Don't get mad at me.
Oh, don't worry. I gave an invite to all y'all.
Okay.
I need to be educated on the WNBA.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
All right.
I'll be there.
We're here to talk SEC football right now, and Playmaker gave me a short schedule.
That's a month worth.
No, he gave me two.
Short schedule.
He gave me 2 months worth. I'm waiting on the third month. September. I want to look at September 26th first. We're going to work backwards here. He gave me 3 games to choose from: Oklahoma at Georgia, Texas A&M at LSU, which I'm guessing that's a night game, or Texas at Tennessee.
They haven't announced anything for A&M LSU time-wise. The other games listed are actually currently to be announced.
It's
One
the
of
first
these
trip for OU
to the hedges.
It's the first trip for Texas to Tennessee.
To Checkerboard Stadium.
And Texas A&M has been having LSU.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling I'm going to wind up doing 2 of these.
I mean, giving you storylines with the games.
Say it again.
You got storylines with the game.
Oh, yeah. And I have a feeling I'm going to wind up doing 2 of these. One of these is going to be, I think one of these is going to be in the afternoon. And one of these is going to be.
You saw that.
Damian.
Illinois versus Indiana. Winner gets the rights of the Bears.
I actually agree with that.
I do too.
I do too.
Damian, you, sir, are a troll.
Yes, the winner of Iowa.
The winner of Illinois versus Indiana gets the rights of the Bears.
Gets the Chicago Bear.
The greatest troll in the world is that man's co-host and the ED of all EDs.
Use a troll.
Exactly.
Use a troll.
Troll.
Use a troll. I said that use a troll.
Did I see that right?
God help me.
The NBA schedule coming out this week?
This week.
Yes.
Well, again, as I said in the chat, the fiasco in Philadelphia had to be settled.
That had nothing to do with Adam Silver doing his job.
Okay. Looking at October 10th, I know I'm going to have both of these to do.
Okay.
Because the state fair is going on that week down in Texas. So Texas and Oklahoma at the Cotton Bowl.
Ooh.
That's a 3:30 game. I guarantee you that's 3:30. Because guess which network has the rights to the SEC or the network? Yep.
Yes, it is confirmed. It is confirmed 3:30.
And then Georgia and Alabama.
Oh, if that's not a night game, I'm going to be pissed.
At Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Come on,
that's got to be a prime time.
Huh?
You Texas 3:30?
Yeah, OU Texas 3:30.
That's a first.
It is confirmed.
No, it's not a first. They always have that game early.
No, that's a 12. They usually right at the college game there.
Yeah.
Well,
it's typically at 12 o'clock.
Typically it was at 12 o'clock. So Playmaker, you're right. But this year they're doing it at 3:30.
Ratings.
And then Bryant-Denny Stadium will see the Bulldogs taking on the host Crimson Tide. I guarantee you that's a 7:30 kickoff.
That's got to be. I mean, if they want to do this,
guarantee you that's a 7:30 kickoff.
Because there's no way that's a noon game.
That's your ABC.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no way that's a noon game.
Yeah. So I'm going to be doing both of those.
It begs the question: which game Chris Scott and Kurt Hershey are calling?
Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah.
Georgia, Alabama.
I don't know because they always do Texas OU.
Yeah, they always do Texas OU, but I think this time they're going to send them to Alabama.
But the question is, where does game day go?
You know what? Playmaker brings up a very good point. I think the lineup is going to be Fowler and Herbstreit go to the Cotton Bowl, and then Sean McDonough and company will go to Alabama.
Yeah, I could see that. McDonough does do a lot of Alabama stuff.
Fowler and Herbstreit are Team 1A, and McDonough and company are Team 1B. Although McDonough is the lead voice. Say it again.
Is it Greg Mark?
I think that's him.
Because I know Joe Testo and Jesse Palmer. That's your third team.
They're the third team.
I think with what's going on with the Tessitore doing SmackDown again, I think it's going to be hard for them to travel him.
Yeah.
No, they're going to send him to Raw.
So you're going to put Michael Cole back on SmackDown?
Yes.
Oh boy! How did Joe Tessitore? Wait a minute! How did Joe Tessitore get into the WWE anyway? Announcing their matches.
They were looking for another guy who can do combat sports.
They were looking for someone to replace Pat McAfee, so they figured they'd hire someone else from ESPN.
That too.
Is that?
Hey, Joe Tessitore's killing it.
Hey,
yes,
Joe is one of our favorites.
Hey,
Joe Tessitore is one of my favorites.
Tessitore is really good when he does boxing. So I have no issue with it whatsoever.
I got no issue with Tessitore either. To the top of the schedule, and September 5th, this I guarantee is a night game. Clemson at LSU. Storyline all over the place.
And it's only right that you called it. You called it last year.
I did.
Call it at Death Valley in Louisiana.
Yep. Both places are Death Valley. September 12th, I got to have this one. Ohio State at Texas. I did it last year in the Horseshoe to kick off the season. Why not do it again?
Didn't the Buckeyes win that game too?
14-7.
Oh, by the way, your ESPN announced teams, they did announce them. It's Fowler, Herbstreit, and Rowe as the lead booth.
Right.
Team 2 is McDonough, Greg McElroy, and Katie George. 3 is Tessitore, Palmer, and Budden. And 4 is Dave Pasch's, Dusty Dvorak, and Taylor McGregor.
And a shout to Dave Pasch, who
Dave
left
Pasch is good too.
A shout to Dave Pasch, who retired from the Cardinals, but essentially told the give me this button. But essentially told the Cardinals, I'm out.
Speaking of people who were retired.
Yes.
No. You really gonna ask me this? You really gonna ask me this?
Yeah. I'll ask the question.
The man went on Pat McAfee and said he's done.
Well, I have a question though. When does Ramley Talk start again?
This week.
Oh, he got you.
This week. I can't wait.
First 5 games preview.
Okay.
Which
is probably the hardest stretch of the season.
Because we talked with Deb this past Friday about Mr. Donald returning.
Oh yeah, we did.
I was like, he's
everybody stop talking about that. Just let the days go. Come on. Jeez.
We all know when Aaron Donald ends up joining you guys, you're going to become unstoppable out there in the West.
They already talking about us being unstoppable.
Well, this is just going to freaking cement it. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Miles Garrett on the edge. You got McDermott in the back.
Okay, I do not want to see playmaker anything with like Matt Stafford throwing a 35-yard bomb with a shoe.
This coming from the Cowboy fan.
Hey, at least we keep our shoes on our feet.
Woof. Okay. Back to business.
How dare you? My Rams have never done anything and I did.
Look, back to business. Because we're already off the rails, so what the hell, right? The 19th.
Test me, Victor. You're already on my schedule.
The 19th says Florida State at Alabama or LSU at Mississippi. One of these is going to be an afternoon game, and one's going to be a late game.
LSU Mississippi will be the late game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
That is Lane Kiffin going back
to Mississippi.
Right.
I got to do that.
What was the other game?
The other game was Florida State at Alabama.
If they lose Lane Kiffin get tired and fat,
I could see the first game going 3:30 and the second game going 7:30.
Yep.
If
that's gonna be a busy.
If Lane Kiffin's team loses, does he get tarred and feathered?
Yes, but the question is by who?
Yes.
Yes. There's your answer. Yes.
I mean, you pull a decision.
We did. Now, why on October 3rd he gave me a choice?
Okay.
Why Florida at Missouri?
That'll be a new
Missouri
game.
was a dark horse last year.
Yeah, they were.
And we don't know what this new era of Florida is going to look like.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
See, I gave you some time to view the games, the team, and then
Auburn, Tennessee. That's a go.
Tennessee. That'll be a 3:30.
Well, what if Florida, Missouri's at 3:30 and Auburn, Tennessee's at night?
It could be at noon.
It could be. It could be. We'll see when when are the times supposed to come out?
I guarantee you we'll probably end up seeing more of it as the week goes on. Some of these were already pre-announced, but the rest of it will probably be, later this week or start up next. Probably.
They usually want to wait until they have their rankings and
right.
all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, they got the preseason rankings, and we did that.
No, that's the coach's rank. That's not the preseason.
Yeah.
Either. I won't cuss.
No, there's somebody else here that could probably do that for you.
I know. October 24th. No, October 17th. Let me look at that one. He gave me 3 to choose from. One of these is going to be an afternoon game, maybe 2 of them. And I think one of the afternoon games is going to wind up being Auburn at Georgia. Longest SEC rivalry ever. I think that's the one I'm going to do. Auburn and Georgia.
Call it the oldest rivalry in the South.
Yep. Even though Alabama, Tennessee is very tempting.
That's 3:30.
That's 3:30?
Yeah. That's 3:30. That is your typical third weekend of October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So does Auburn, Georgia go at 3:30?
What's the third game on that?
Florida at Texas.
Ooh. I could see Florida, Texas being a noon game.
No, I can see it going both ways.
Oh,
3:30 is definitely Alabama, Tennessee.
Yeah, that'll kick off their SEC coverage that week.
Yes, it will.
One of the games is going to be beforehand. Another game might be after.
Yep. Then you got this mess.
What mess?
Week before Halloween, October 24th, LSU at Auburn, or Texas A&M at Alabama, or Ole Miss at Texas. I'm definitely going to put Ole Miss at Texas on the schedule.
What about A&M and Alabama?
Depends on the time. And then to finish off October on Halloween, it's the game that I should do and I'm going to do no matter where I'm at because I plan to have my CDL. The world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Shut up. The world's largest. Bravo, Victor. Bravo.
I don't have that schedule ain't come out yet.
I just remember last year, and I had to run with it.
Hey, he did that for me. He did that for me.
Right. I did for both of y'all.
Oh. So they scheduled the NBA Cup on Halloween.
They scheduled the NBA Cup on Halloween.
When does the NBA Cup start? Halloween. On a Friday.
David says, speaking of preseason, would y'all say week 0 is preseason? Because I don't see how it can be the start of the season. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand either. But
Yeah. Damien, allow me to answer your question this way.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
Schedule the NBA Cup on.
Like the game that I'm gonna be covering, and I'm gonna have my ears to, and I just see a lot of the NBA
Cup, which I'm going nowhere. Give me this button. Give me this button. You know what, Victor? I love you, but you ain't for that comment. I love you dearly. As far as the NBA Cup goes, BGS, respond, please.
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
I remember what you said and how Victor just slid that in there.
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, you talking Halloween.
Yes.
So what game are you looking at?
Florida and Georgia.
Atlanta.
In Atlanta. It's in the world's largest cocktail party for the first time in a while is somewhere other than Jacksonville. It's in Atlanta.
And yes, I gave Snowman permission to do that one.
Okay. If you had time, y'all should go together. I'm just saying, if you had time.
It depends. I've been wanting Playmaker to join me on a call for a while. It just depends on his schedule.
I want
Victor doesn't understand how I watch football. Me trying to be a color timer, not gonna work. Especially involving my team.
Which is the Florida Gators.
And he'd be mad at his crying crocodile boo tears. Thank you, Cole Johnson.
It's just.
At least y'all don't listen. This one's for Playmaker. At least y'all don't have the smiling jackass as your coach now.
I don't know where.
That's why I learned I have to say certain words around code.
I understand.
Yep. I have learned the same thing around here because next thing I know, it turns into a doggone T-shirt.
That's your fault.
Oh, shut up!
Nobody did tell you to say that.
Right. And there was one clip I remember where he had smiling jackass as his background. As a matter of fact,
I don't know what made Shane say that. For me, I was frustrated after my quarterback threw 5 interceptions at LSU. And every time they showed Billy Napier, he was smiling.
Playmaker, I was trying to actually say Gamecocks, and I forgot the game. I forgot Triple H.
Right.
Okay, you know what? I think we're going to close things out this hour this way because I kind of found something.
Oh, no.
And Playmaker is going to crawl below his seat because I kind of saved this.
He gonna beat you with a
bat. He is with a bonk stick.
Yeah, he'll borrow one from Jen.
He'd have to get the bonk stick from Jen.
Right.
No, he has a few of his own. I know this man.
Hey, why are you trying to make me violent?
Oh boy. Nittany Lions nipped again. I'm sorry. Nittany Lions nipped again. Northwestern stuns Penn State. Why me? Why me?
Go ahead. I'll let you just go.
So Penn State, they traveled back to Happy Valley from Pasadena when they got where they got whooped.
I forgot I did
to the tune of giving up 280 yards on the ground in a 42-37 loss in which they were behind 27-7 at the half of that game. They came home. Correct me if I'm wrong. Were they a 21 point or 24 point favorite?
So against the winless UCLA Bruins last week, they was a 24.5 point favorite.
Okay, so they're 24.5 point favorite. So they were 21 point favorite in this game. Okay.
They flew home as a 20.5 point favorite. And this has happened.
Yes. So we were thinking, okay, well, they took it on the chin the last time they played at home to Oregon. It was a tough, hard-fought game, but they lost in overtime to a bad decision by Drew Law. We'll talk about it in a second. They travel over across the country. They basically have shown that they have no defensive line presence because they got ran over 280 yards in that L there. They fly back to Sad Valley to face a hapless Northwestern squad. And although they went into halftime leading 14-13, let's be completely honest. They put forth, talking about Penn State, a putrid performance.
Yes, he did.
An absolute dumpster fire performance. 22-21 was the final score. Northwestern beats Penn State, and Penn State goes down for a third consecutive game.
Northwestern.
And this is the three L's they took. Now, yes, the UCLA loss was bad enough because they were a winless team before the dub. But at least that was in the Rose Bowl. This was at home against a team against a team one person expects to win every game that Northwestern plays.
Not even that person expects to win one game.
No, he may vote against them. But I know he thinks Northwestern is in every single game.
Sure, him Mike Greeny was looking stupid at TV. Is that the right?
I'm sorry. Well, yeah. But yeah, I would think even Greeny would say, I don't think so. But the one that you're talking about, we know personally. And he probably would say, I was feeling upset here.
No!
Oh, Lord.
I confirmed that on Monday. I was on the show.
So Lord have mercy. That's
they're looking at TV like, did they make a mistake? Did the scorekeeper make a mistake? No, that's the right score. No, that's the right score. That's the right score. That is no. That is it. Northwestern wins.
That's exactly how I was thinking.
Like I say, had him and Mike Green looking stupid at the TV. Did we just win?
Yes. You did win.
My wife even said that to me.
Oh my goodness.
Now, unfortunately for Drew Allen,
as you can see, I defend you.
Yeah, he is.
I appreciate that. Even listen, my wife even walked past me and said, "You know, Northwestern won today, right?" And then walked out. Continuing.
Right. Conference season. That's the messed up part.
Sad Valley.
That is the messed up part about the whole thing. He's gone for the year. But I'll say this: Northwestern, I guess Penn State, they lost to a good team. They're 2-1 in the Big Ten, and they're 4-2 overall.
And by the way, Coach Johnson wants to thank Northwestern for one thing.
What's the one thing I want to thank them for? Oh, this hurts my heart. Penn State. The fact that the athletic director looked at that 4-21 putrid record against top 10 schools, he said that played a whole big-time role in getting James Franklin, one of the greatest college football coaches, fired.
No. This is where I call BS on the AD.
He received the big clip the day after the game and the loss to Northwestern. Okay, so why are you calling BS on the AD?
You just said it. If the big game record was the factor in this, you didn't do it after they lost to Oregon.
No.
You didn't do it after they lost to a winless Bruins team in sunny California.
No, they did not.
You did it after they lost to the Northwest.
Well, we got to understand. Okay. Northwestern. See, this is a school full of doctors, lawyers, engineers, and journalists. Highbrow. Well, I mean, Northwestern is considered the Ivy League school of the Big Ten.
Yes.
And other than a couple of years that I know we can ask Snowman, and he'll rip off the years that Northwestern were the big boys of the Big Ten block.
1995.
They've been basically patsies in the Big Ten. They just have.
They have. And I'm saying it's as a Northwestern
you
fan.
had James Franklin lose to a patsy. But it is like what the athletic director of Penn State said. But 4-21 for the record, he stayed getting and taking top 10 L's. I mean, I can't help it. He stayed taking top 10 L's. And you just heard it right there from the athletic director. That weighed and played a huge part in having James Franklin get going. But that was
all. And don't you come back? No.
Really?
No more.
He lost to Northwestern, so I had to do it for Snowman.
So that was Oregon. But
I
then you went to
appreciate
Pasadena. And you must have left your wallet there, or your purse, or whatever, because that job rendered you to call UCLA your daddy. And I mean, you were turning tricks like you were wearing a G-string. You were taking it all slow. I don't know what the deal was. But you received a good pounding in Pasadena, both on the field and in the sideline and in the hotel room. I don't know what to say about that, son. But you took a bound, you took a beat, and then you went back home. You figured you would be great, but unfortunately, Northwestern, you had to admit, I get ran through.
What?
I don't understand it.
I forgot he said that.
I thought you were whole for top 10 teams. I just understand. I thought you was a whole for the top 10 teams. That you just laid down for them. That you stayed taking L's to top 10 teams. But now you admit to Northwestern, your latest daddy, you get ran through.
Where does he come up with this stuff?
I don't understand it. You get ran through. And then you got fired. And you got fired. It actually pissed me off. It pissed me off because I was waiting to unveil this in 3 weeks' time. I was waiting to unveil this one. Ohio State is the best sex I ever had.
Oh, gosh.
Because we knew Ohio State and Columbus was going to give you that work. And then you were going to be walking like you're going to be walking as if you received the biggest pounding of your life. Legs all wide open. You'd be staggering. You'd be smiling and be aching at the same time. And then you'd be in Columbus, just be like, I don't understand it. Every time I come to Columbus, and every time I see this team, except for once, I received the biggest pounding of my life. It's like they think I'm a porn star. I don't get it.
Wow.
Ohio State is the best sex you've ever had. But you don't get a chance to sample from that fruit this year because you decided to play so bad everywhere else. You decided to have other daddies in Pasadena and in Evanston. That it wasn't that you stayed taking top 10 L's. You said that you had UCLA mount you and had you be close to say that you his daddy. You said to the Northwestern daddy you get ran through, and now you won't ever get to say to your big daddy that Ohio State is the best sex you ever had.
Why is he doing change paper like this? Oh my gosh. This is terrible. What is going on?
I'm guessing that's going to Alarm Island.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
What? What did I do? What did I say?
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
What did I do? What did I say?
The graphics.
But I mean,
if you listen on the Railroad Radio, you do not understand what's going on unless you come over to the YouTube channel and watch the video. Oh my gosh, this man here is out of control.
Not wrong.
He's out of control.
Stupid.
Stupid.
He mentioned Northwestern. He gets ran through. I don't know.
And you know what fights me even more? Now I gotta feel that Snowman gonna come across this, and he gonna cut this whole segment.
The prophecy has come true, sir.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But he got ran through by Northwestern.
Matter of fact, get a drink of water because you up next with the next one too.
He got ran through by Northwestern. He called UCLA his daddy. Now he can't see the Ohio State. That's the best sex he ever had. I mean, he says it every November. I mean, that's the thing he says. That's the thing he says 3 weeks before every Thanksgiving. So he didn't get to say it no more. Come on, James. You disappointed. Well, no, you disappointed your orifice.
Good grief.
Great googly moogly. We need a break.
Like I said, Coach Franklin wanted to be on Alarm Island.
That. Somehow I got him to slow down.
Say it again.
Somehow I got him to smile.
What time today, sir?
Today, somewhere between 3:30 and 4.
Okay.
My God.
Oh my gosh. Shooting Lights Out today, 3:30 or 4. It'll be live on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network as well as our flagship station, WJKS in Indianapolis, Indiana. Playmaker, we love you. Thank you so much for coming aboard and go kick ass with Shooting Lights Out today. Thank you.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic black. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
We owe you a break and an ID and an Empress.
And I'm getting a drink.
So am I. Hour 3 in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the morning.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Because we take this job so serious.
And Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needs.
What did Father O'Shaughnessy do?
I quit. We're done here. I'm done. We're out of here. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the morning.
To this day, I keep telling myself, I'm already in a sports hell.
Sorry, Father O'Shaughnessy.
We owe you all an idea. It's 12:09 p.m. This is Snowman in the morning.
Jeez Louise.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
You're listening to WJKS-TV, your Hoosier Sports Home and Indiana Sports Hub play-by-play voice. Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see.
Put somebody in the middle of the field.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that game sucked.
You fool! I'm on Alarm Island.
What's that?
Give me them cocks!
Get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
I got nothing. Just bring Jen in.
She says she'll be up in a minute. Okay. Now, people are going to get sick and tired of me for doing this, but
Okay.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Do it.
Just to piss them off.
Okay.
I didn't have to cut that whole segment out. Playmaker did it for me.
Put somebody on the play field.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not hard.
I could use that for so many other sound bites, but I'm not going to.
Yes.
According to Damien, apparently what it's like at a Diddy party.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Franklin. James Franklin. Yeah. That's it. He wants to be on Long Island.
I'd reject that. At least on Alarm Island, there's some sort of competency.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This is the day that dog unloaded.
I mean, I am on Alarm Island apparently, so it makes sense.
I redesigned that T-shirt.
I haven't even seen it.
No, I threw the first design away. I threw it away.
What's the new one?
Your face is on it.
Crap.
No. And
Lord. I can't believe I just said that out loud too.
I got a shirt designed for Victor too.
Oh God.
I'll give you a hint. The NBA Cup.
I'm surprised you didn't do one for the Fry Eagles Fry with a Dallas Flying sign.
That's next. Shut up.
Shut up.
I might do one for Father O'Shaughnessy.
Oh, what are you talking about, my child?
He's like, I'm already in hell. I'm in Boston.
I'm already in hell. I'm in hell. What's fun?
At least the Patriots or something.
I can't stop laughing.
Thankfully.
Why did y'all trade Jaylen Brown, a former finals? Shut up.
Why are you asking Father? Because he probably drank the communion wine after he saw that news.
I can't even complete my question.
I didn't drink community wine, my child. I went down to Appalachian and drank some Guinness.
Fair enough.
I can't even complete my question now.
Why were we stupid enough to trade Jaylen Brown for?
Paul George. Yes.
Do I look like the front office brass in Boston? Do I look like I run a TV Karen? What type of BS question is that you asking me?
You're there. You're our insider.
I'm starting to wonder maybe the front office Jets do. And just
oh God! Do not compare.
NBA BK 27 instead of Madden 27.
Right.
But here's the problem. Paul George is ranked lower than Jaylen Brown. So what the hell are we doing here?
That's a good point too. So they can't even do that right, unfortunately.
Right.
Tell me about it. I mean, the only way Paul Madden to get a higher ranking would have been to get like an amethyst or an emerald cut, but stock Jaylen Brown is better. So I don't know what the hell we're doing with that.
Oh gosh! I'm glad I took my glasses off because I can't stop laughing.
Oh, this is what happens when my name is involved in my trial.
I know that. Oh my!
I mean, like I said, I live in hell. What the hell we gone through the last God knows how many decades outside of the time we had Coach Belichick running the team. In which I'm still pissed off that you didn't get into the Hall of Fame. That's because media bias has shut up on hard. It ain't even funny.
No, it's not. It's not. Are you okay over there?
Yes.
Because you can't stop laughing either.
I can't believe that I just recently caught you and Playmaker at the same time.
At the same time, yes.
Yeah,
you got both of us.
You were playing up.
I planned to say Florida and Georgia and Atlanta.
But you said Halloween, and the first thing
I
that popped in my
did.
mind was last year, the NBA Cup started on Halloween.
On Halloween, yes.
And you perfectly, as soon as the NBA Cup, you're like, shut up.
Because I heard it. Most times when you slip a fast one by me, I don't hear it until minutes later. This time I heard it just when you did it, and I left. I did leave that opening one, let's be honest.
Right.
And I said, coming up on October 31st, I know I'm going to be paying attention to this, and then you,
me,
give me this button. Give me this button, because I promised the wife, who's the overall producer, I wasn't going to swear in the air, so I'll just bleep it. You said the NBA Cup in perfect rhythm before I can spit out Florida, before I can begin to spit out Florida and Georgia, which I eventually did. You slipped that one in.
Right.
Damn it.
Hey, that's right there with dogs. This session is brought to you by Taika Furniture Company. Duck.
Okay.
Lumber.
Yes, Genyoso Lumber. Duck.
The finest lumber for the finest fences.
Yes.
Someone told me she's fuming backstage.
I'm gonna pop you right in the mouth. I'm gonna pop you right. Let me say it right, because both of us spent some time south. I'm gonna pop you right in the mouth.
Yes.
Not mouth. Mouth. MOUF. Mouth. Oh heavens.
Good God.
So the beginning of hour 3 has been totally off the rails.
Yes. Did the father get Guinness again?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still here on my child. I'm just dealing with everything else.
Okay.
This is why he's drinking Guinness. By the pint.
You're not wrong, Tyler.
By the pint. Forget what's happening in Boston, just in general. By the pint.
The Red Sox are doing well, though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. But we still have a lot of baseball left to play.
Oh gosh. I still have a third Snowman's take to do. The Empress is standing by. So to catch my breath, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And the Empress will join me. And I'm going to use a lot of bleeps on my next take.
Oh, no.
Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. Live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm sorry, what are these things called?
Spices?
Spices, thank you. My brain went bleh.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Okay.
LeBron season coming up. A fiasco in Philly.
Okay. If this is true, if what David said is true, I don't know what Kirk Cousins is doing.
He's being Kirk Cousins.
Do you want your chain snatched before season starts?
He's being
Coming up this week, Wednesday, live during the show, we will introduce you to Chicago State football's new head coach in Rocky Hill. Then later this week, we'll have Matt Taylor aboard with us to talk the Indianapolis Colts, and he'll be with us for a third season. Speaking of being with us, so is this young lady.
There she is.
There's the Empress. How are you, my dear?
Hello.
I see where my black card went off this time.
Oh, and honor to Miss Yoso.
Never leave me in charge of it again, Don.
I left it in the glove compartment of the Bentley, not thinking that it was going to be found.
Now you ought to know better than
your
that.
mistake.
Now you have a dog
That's
crying.
what I get for running Alarm Island and actually letting James.
That's your mistake, and now I can say thank you for all my new outfits.
Yeah.
And somewhere the dog playfully is crying foul.
Oh, and
no, yes.
Thanks for this too.
Hey.
There it is.
All right. I have something to take care of. It's the third one of the day. I've never done more than two, but this third one deserves it. And I think y'all know where I'm going. Now, the Empress has never heard me go off on the WNBA before. Not like I'm about to. So I'm going to keep her up here. So I'm going to keep her up here for it. Okay.
This good.
Yep. And I start with this. You all have heard me do this joke before, and I'm going to do it later tonight. But dear WNBA, this was your bag. That you dropping it like an idiot. Any questions? Now that I got that joke out of the way,
I have a question. I have several. What happened?
I don't.
That's what I'm going in on. No, wait. How did Pat Morita do it?
Yep.
Get the baseball bat. He's looking to go yard.
Oh boy.
Dear Kathy Engelbert, you're stupid.
Oh God.
You're dumb. You're an idiot. You are foul. You are crazy. You are blind as a bat. And more importantly, you should have been told. Whoop, I did it wrong. Oops. More importantly, you should have been told. You're fired. A long time ago. Because did you see, if for those who pay attention to facial expressions, did you see the facial expression on her face the day Caitlin Clark was announced as the #1 pick? Huh? She didn't like that. She didn't like that at all. And you can see it building since then. Why? Because even though Asia Wilson is the best player in the league, who's the most popular player? That's right, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has brought this league to heights it hasn't seen in 30 years. David Blade, good morning, my friend, or good afternoon. How are you? 30
when
years.
When it comes to Kathy Engelbert, you can see the disdain in her eyes.
Yep.
The lack of a smile.
Mm-hmm. You see it all, okay? You see it all. You see it all. And now it has not only pissed me off, but it's made me laugh at how inept, that's the only word I can come up with, how inept this commissioner is, not realizing you have the player that you have needed for 30 years. A shout to everyone that has come before Caitlin Clark, okay? I've been a WNBA fan since its inception in 1997. Rebecca Lobo, Teresa Witherspoon, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, all of them. Love them all. Lisa Leslie, Candace Bleepin Parker. And yet, it takes this one pick to finally show Kathy Engelbert's true colors. It takes this kind of season in which Stephanie White needs to be fired, and I'll do that one on Patreon. So y'all sign up for Patreon because I got a couple of fiery takes I'm going to put there.
And that's going to be uncensored.
You better believe it is. But it takes Caitlin Clark to expose the fraud that Kathy Engelbert is. And it is not only that, well, she's not the only reason. I have always said for 30 years, if I cannot call the game objectively, though I am rooting for the team that I'm calling the game for, i.e. Indiana Fever, i.e. Indianapolis Colts, i.e. Indiana Hoosiers, i.e. San Francisco 49ers, if I can't call it objectively by calling out what's going on both sides of the ball, I walk away. And the game that did it for me was the first time they went to Portland.
Oh, yeah.
They get out to an 8-2 lead, and they yank Caitlin Clark and company. That's on Stephanie White. And Stephanie White has made some very dumb decisions. But Damian Hernandez is going to get really pissed at me when I say CeCe and Sophie, not only this year, but last year, even when CC didn't play, was getting unfair treatment. There have been a lot of players in the W that have been getting unfair treatment. And unfortunately for Damian Hernandez, Angel Reese ain't one of them.
Nope. I mean,
you want to know why I say
was on the cover of 2K26 for the first time, and that was one of the first time we had on the cover of that series.
You want to know why? Like I said, if I can't call the games objectively and correctly, meaning I call out what's happening on both sides of the ball, on both teams, I walk away. Now, I love women's athletics. I do. Damn it, I do.
It's very interesting. Someone says that we're crying like babies, even though another person sitting there got mad because of comments that they deemed MAGA. It's very interesting.
This is why I don't mix politics with sports.
Nor
Give me this
should
button.
you.
Give me this button. Politics. I haven't talked about politics on this sports show for 12 seasons. I have not talked about politics on any show that I've done over the past 30 seasons. Why?
I ain't got no time for this bullshit.
Period. And now it just seems like it won't go away, especially with the W, with some of the stupid people they have in that league. You want me to grow up here, Damien? How about this? Cece and Sophie need to walk away from the W and start their own league. Tell Unrifled, kiss the back of our fat and we'll start our own league. And they have the funding for it because now Sophie's getting the same kind of bag that CC is. And it pisses him off. Why?
My controller quit hearing that troll-ish.
I'm sorry. Matter of fact, you know what your controller was thinking and what Jen was thinking?
This is filth.
Agreed.
Pretty much.
I cannot wait to see. And I'm going to really, really get on some people's nerves when I say this. Earlier in the day, I talked about a possible pennant chase between the White Sox and the Red Sox, which I'd love to see happen.
Yep.
How about a WNBA Finals featuring Asia Wilson and the Aces and Caitlin Clark and the Fever, and the Fever win that bitch in 5 games? I'll do that series. And if that were to happen, there will be so much vindication for everybody that bet against Indiana. Because I can guarantee you 90% of the league wants to see Indiana fail. And as last year proved, they don't. They got a stupid ghost foul, and I will stand on this mountain until it crumbles, and it ain't going to crumble because so many people, Don included, Victor included, others included, have seen this happen. Aaliyah Boston was called for a ghost foul late in the fourth quarter because she was giving Asia Wilson that work. And I love seeing those two go at it. I do. I love seeing Asia Wilson and Aaliyah Boston go at it. And remember, this was an Indiana team that was broken, beat down, and cracked in half because of injuries. They don't call that sixth foul in regulation. Indiana pulls 2 upsets. Beat the Aces in Vegas and beat the Mercury in the final. Period.
Ghost fouls. Where does that sound familiar? 2016 NBA Finals, anybody?
Oh, my God. But this is why I've stepped away from calling the W. And no, we're not kick him out now. I'm done.
Das Boot.
Damien, I'm done dealing with your bullshit.
White privilege people. Again, you don't ever. Let me address Damien real quick. You want to keep using that word? I don't think that word means what you think it means. At what point would you say that anything that they have received is white privilege?
It's just plain.
You just say it because it's a buzzword. You say it because you do not like them politically. You are driven by your political agenda all the time, and you can't hear yourself.
And the other thing with Damian, watch the games. That's my concern. I watch the games. I pay attention to the games. Hell, until halfway through this season, I called them. And I called them fairly for both sides. Did Caitlin Clark choke against Vegas and Indianapolis? Yes, she did. She missed 4 out of 6 free throws, including 2 that would have sealed the game against Vegas last week. Period, point blank, end of story.
So, boot?
I want
leave him there.
Okay.
Leave him there. Leave him there. Leave him there. Leave him there. Let's see if he does.
You hide behind the words like you buzzwords like white privilege and race, but you don't bring anything to back it up.
He doesn't have it because Empress, forgive me. Give me this camera. You don't have anything to back it up, Damian, and you never will. Period. You have no examples of what you're saying to back up anything that we're saying, although we have the facts and the numbers and the proof to back up what we're saying. I got the proof to back up why I walked away. And I'll forever have the proof as to why I backed away and walked away from covering the WNBA. I'll do it from a distance. I'll do it from afar. But as far as putting this headset on for it, until they stop the grade A homogenized Holstein bullshit that's going on, them. You understand me? Them. I hate saying that. Anyone who knows me knows I love women's athletics. I hate saying that, but I also hate what the hell is going on in the W right now. Period. I hate what's going on right now. And it's the problem is, Damian, it is so bleeping obvious. It's blatant. It's blatant what they're doing to Caitlin Clark and the Fever in the last 3 years.
When you are blinded by daily politics, you can't see anything.
You know
and
what?
Damian, I hate the fact. Let me say that. Let me say this to Damian. Damian, love you dearly. Love when you come around and mess with us. But that is one thing I will not tolerate. Is using buzzwords like that, as Victor says. You want to prove your point? Come with some facts. You want to prove your point? Come with some proof. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You ain't got me.
If it was truly quote unquote white privilege, what about the other 30% of the
league? You know what? Now you kick him out. I'll read his comment right here. Y'all do nothing but cry about for Cece and Sophie. What about everyone else in the WNBA?
Let me explain that.
Okay.
I'll ask you this question. Have you ever seen this happen to anybody else?
In 30 years.
Why that
in the W?
Because you know better.
He doesn't know better.
No, he does. He does.
I don't see y'all talk about anybody else. Oh, no. Who did I mention earlier in this conversation? That would be Asia Wilson. That would be Candace Parker. That would be Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, and the many others, Tina Thompson, that I mentioned during this.
But because you don't like them politically is why you're upset.
Damian, you will never.
You want me to bring in somebody else? You want me to bring in another name that most people don't know of? How about Maine's own Cindy Blodgett, who played in the WNBA for a while?
Right. Empress, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I don't have anything to say, but I'm lost with hell right now.
I'll put this. Have you seen any other person receive the same treatment that those two have been getting, and no one says anything?
During 30 years, That's the greatest question we can ever. That's the greatest question we can ever ask. And Damien, we're specifically asking this of you. No, change that. We're asking this for everybody in the chat. We talk about everybody in the W. Who's doing great? Who's not doing great? The difference is between how we talk about the NBA and how you talk about the NBA, Damian Hernandez, is that we pay attention to what they do on the floor.
Well, you're worried more about what they say in Twitter.
You're worried. Damien. You're more worried about You're more worried about the bullshit they say in social media. You're worried about the bullshit that is being said just to hype you up and hype your point. As the master teacher said himself, now that's give me this.
Now that's some bull.
As I said before to start this, dear WNBA, this was your bag. You dropped it more than Ramondre Stevenson against the Raiders. You dropped the bag.
Excuse me, sir.
Shut up.
Wow.
You dropped the bag more than Tuukka Rask got lit up in 17 seconds. You dropped the bag more than Tony Graffinino, who let a ball go under him because his skirt was so doggone high. You dropped
my
the bag.
God.
You
dropped the bag worse than Bill Buckner in the '86 World Series.
You dropped the bag more than Leon Durham did in 1984 in the league championship series. You dropped the bag more than the Buffalo Bills this past postseason against the Denver Broncos.
Dropped it more than Alex Gonzalez after the Bartman situation.
Thank you. That's a great one. And you know what, Damien? This is for you. Help me. You dropped the bag more than DJ Moore did in 3 seasons with the Bears.
You dropped the bag more than Good Run.
Ouch. I didn't do it this time.
You dropped the bag more than the Dallas Mavericks who traded Luka freaking Doncic.
For AD.
For a broke down Anthony Davis.
For Mr. Glass.
For Mr. Glass. Okay? You dropped the bag more than Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron. How about that? You dropped the bag more than the Cleveland Cavaliers against the New York Knicks in this past Eastern Conference Finals. How about that?
You dropped the bag more than Philadelphia this year with LeBron coming up.
And he hasn't played a game yet.
Nope.
You dropped the bag. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway? Okay. My daughter's just doing anyway. You dropped the bag more than the New York Jets against the Indianapolis Colts.
There it is.
The Jets.
You dropped the bag more than the New York Jets, period, because they're still playing Madden.
You dropped the bag more than EA Sports when last year you put, and I don't know why, Angel Reese on the cover.
That was 2K, not EA.
Just when
Thank you.
Someone
It's
can't
2K.
possibly understand the point or miss the point any harder, you keep talking.
So CC
That's
and
one of the
Sophie
dumbest damn things you've ever said, Damien.
Damien, just when I think you can't miss the point any farther, you impress me. When did we ever say they can't?
Wait a minute. Damien missed the point more than Jeff Bagwell missed a forkball in the dirt from Jose Contreras.
When did we ever say that CC and Sophie can't do anything wrong?
We've never said that and never will say that.
All we said was that what is happening to them on the court, listen, use your ears. What they do on the court, what's happening on the court is excessive. That's it.
Yes, that's all we have been saying.
No one's saying that CC's a saint. No one's saying
No one says that
Sophie
Sophie is a saint. No one says that CC is a saint.
There could be 120 things that you do that I would emphatically disagree with.
Yes, there'll be 100
The fact of
things.
the matter is this: the on-court treatment that those two get is vastly different than anybody else.
And we've been saying that.
Who else goes through this besides them two? Tell me who else goes through it, and we'll shout it out.
We'll check it. We will check it out. If you can name a few players that go through the same kind of horrible treatment that CC and Sophie do, we will check it out. And if it fits, we will call it out.
We just call that Aaliyah Ball. We still haven't Aaliyah Ball. Yes.
How many times, ladies and gentlemen, how many times have we mentioned that ghost foul against Aaliyah Boston against Las Vegas last year? That would have been the game and the series.
Boss, just so you know, there's some breaking news that just hit.
Hit the breaking news.
Well, let me close this up then. And give me the camera. Dear Damian Hernandez and everybody else that's against CC and Sophie. You, and you. Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. That's Snowman's. What's yours? Thirsty. Anyway.
And in breaking news, courtesy of Napoleon, on letting us know, it's been announced on X that Tim Anderson, one of the greater shortstops that the Chicago White Sox has announced his retirement after 10 seasons in the MLB.
Wow.
Tim Anderson, who hit a home run into the corn in 2021. And he said, I'm looking to hit one in the corn first pitch.
In the corn.
Salute to you, Tim Anderson, who played the bulk of his career on the South Side.
Yep. Let's not forget one of the more infamous home runs he had against Kansas City, where he threw the bat and then in his next at bat got thrown at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So thank you, Tim Anderson, for your service to the Southsiders. We will never forget it.
And also, Matty Barnes, former Red Sox reliever and World Series champion, has also announced his retirement after 11 seasons in the league.
When did he win it? Was it 18? Where he
I
won?
believe so, yes.
Okay, it was 2018. Well, we got one more thing to do, and that's a trip to the arcade. And this time, I'm going in the arcade.
Yeah, I need to calm down.
Okay.
Well, if we're going in the arcade, I've actually also bring.
Not so fast. Old Snowman's in the arcade.
This ought to be good.
Why?
Just LeBron, it is you.
No.
Thank God.
Because yes, Jody, it is you.
Oh.
And I mean this very playfully. Me and Jody had a great conversation about video games. I'll tell you all about it inside the arcade to finish off the day when you all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous. Emergency, please.
You know what? Damien just said something very, very true. And we need to close with that instead. On Sunday, a legendary NBA player and coach passed away. His name is Don Nelson. He was 86 when he passed away. When I tell you Don Nelson had impact everywhere and at every level, that's an understatement. Don Nelson, who hit the shot that bounced off the backboard and in the hoop in 1969 to give the Boston Celtics the world championship in the Forum. Don Nelson, who coached the Milwaukee Bucks for a while and then coached the Dallas Mavericks. And then the We Believe team of the Golden State Warriors. 2007 was when that happened. Man, first time I saw Don Nelson, he was a coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. Sidney Moncrief, Paul Pressey, those guys. There should be an award named after Don Nelson. There should be something to honor him the same way you honored Bill Russell and others. So, Don Nelson.
The man won 5 championships with Boston and was the architect of great teams like the Nash and Dirk era in Dallas, and the Run TMC of the Golden State Warriors in the 90s.
So he had 2 stints in Golden State, the Run TMC and the We Believe era. To the family of Don Nelson, we love you and we support you from here. And to Nelly, there will never, I thought there would never be another Doug Moe, and there won't be, but there will never be another Don Nelson.
Nope.
There will never be another Don Nelson who every team he coached believed in his system and played as hard as they can for him.
On that note,
let's finish in the arcade. And this time, I'm running the arcade. On a road trip, my wife posed a question to me.
Oh, boy.
And the question reads as follows. Quote, what the hell has happened to video games over the past 30 years?
Oh, God, don't get
me. Quote.
It depends on what you're talking about.
I don't think no.
Well,
go ahead, go first.
there are so many answers to that question. Jen usually leads the arcade, and she'll have some arcade news. But the best answer, honey, that I can give you is that they're so advanced we can't play them. That started with PlayStation. That started with Madden. Madden made me quit playing video games.
Why?
Too many combinations. And my
Not
brain
really.
is for me, my brain is already screwed up as it is. But honestly, I never got a full chance to explore Madden because I had so much turbulence going on in my life personally. The video games I lean on, up, down, left, right, jump, shoot. That's it, and that's all.
That still exists.
Yeah, in a manner of speaking.
Jen, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Are you headset?
I was going to say, is your headset acting stupid again?
No, it's not acting stupid. It just.
Oh. Okay.
You know, whenever I wear any of my model crown, I've had a friend say it looks like I'm adjusting my crown.
I mean, it is the truth.
But this is the show that came. This is the show and the segment that came up with Aaron Rodgers putting $200 worth of coins up his ass.
That was actually
that. Well, we took it and ran with it and put it in the arcade.
Fair enough.
Mr. Bay said it first. We took it and ran with it.
But I was wondering where the quarter machine went off to. Where is he nowadays?
The quarter machine. Oh dear God.
That's a T-shirt.
Well, I'll say this: when it comes to video games, it really depends on what you mean by what happened to them.
Yeah, it does.
Because there's things having to make them get better, but also you can make it worse.
GTA 6, anybody?
GTA 6
don't start with that.
It's just the predatory practices that a lot of these companies use.
Mm-hmm.
That gives not just added material is fine. If you want to say you got to pay a little more for some like added material, okay, I get that.
Right.
But when it's something that should be basically in the game,
yeah,
and then you say we are put behind a paywall, that's the problem.
In Jen's case, and I mean this kiddingly, matter of fact, in this pretty lady's case, she ruined Marvel Rivals for me.
Excuse me?
I mean that just a moment. She ruined Marvel Rivals for me. Why? 2 reasons. Number 1, she's the queen of Marvel Rivals Jeopardy, and I'm waiting for the next episode of that.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, when she plays the game, she just kicks everybody's asses and walks off.
That too.
She puts down her headset and said, "Okay, I'm done," and just walk away.
You see me looking in the snow? Be prepared.
I am prepared.
Jen.
Yeah.
I was looking at some Marvel Rivals.
Uh-oh.
Pardon?
Does the name The Hood mean anything to you?
Oh, that's one of the things I was going to bring in arcade, actually.
Go ahead.
Yeah, The Hood's now in Rivals.
And I've already played him.
How'd you find him?
As a tank, 600, not bad. I still gotta get used to some of the combinations with him, but he's like a souped-up version of Deadpool.
Dog, you know
that's kind of what to expect from the new editions, though. They're always buffed up meta.
Yeah, but this seems a little bit more jacked than what I was expecting.
Hey, dog.
Yes, sir.
You know who voiced?
No, who what?
No.
Cut out.
Would you believe Damian Priest?
Priest is Hood.
Priest is Hood.
Yes, Damian Priest voices the Hood.
That's it. I'm out. I quit.
I quit too. We're done.
Hang on, I had another thing to bring.
We'll have an extended. What we'll do is tomorrow, Jen, if you get here, we'll have an extended arcade and we'll let her run it correctly.
Actually, before you do anything, let me address something David brought up. He said he wants to get his lick back. He says, "What's your thoughts on KD's comments last week saying the 76ers with LeBron is way better roster than the 2016 Warrior?"
Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll. I said that use a troll. Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll. I said that use a troll.
Oh, dear.
It's KD. Like I said, the biggest nemesis of KD is
himself.
Get us out of here before this gets worse.
Adios, y'all. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We hope y'all are too. Out. to bring back a little Monday Night Baseball with the Red Sox and the Blue Jays from the Sky Dome. That's at 7:07 Eastern Time tonight. And remember, Jen is cute.
No.